Hey, what's up guys? One Wicked Supra, doing an update video today. Haven't done one in a while, and I've made lots of progress on the Supra actually. I'm trying to do the body work before this season. I want to get all the body work done, which is pretty ambitious because, as you guys remember, the car is in pretty tough shape as far as the body work is concerned. So yeah, without further ado, I'll show you guys the progress that I've made so far. So let's see if we can step back a little bit here. So the old hood and fenders and bumper are all back there. The car has brand new Toyota OEM hood, fenders, and bumpers. They're all professionally painted. Still need a buff, but as you can see, I mean, they're freaking mint. They're brand new. Whole front clip of the car is going to be pretty much brand new. I'm restoring the headlights, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. And I'm going pretty hard. I want to do this right. I want to do it once. I took the shitty stuff that was on my wire harness off. I wrapped it in this tape. It's wire loom tape, and it's comes on cars from the factory. They usually put it in like abrasive areas. You'll wrap your wire loom in that tape, which this whole car is an abrasive area. So I wrapped the whole loom in it, protect the wires. I went through all the wires and I redid them with these solder heat shrink fittings. These are the best. They're legit. So all the wires, everything in this whole wire harness has been redone with those. Yeah, what else? I wired in, I got some Dutch, whatever how you pronounce it, plugs. So I'm gonna wire, I haven't wired on my headlights, but I'm gonna replace these crappy little OEM plugs. One of them's cracked and one of them's non-existent on the other side, so they'll have a nice watertight plug on it. As you can see, I had this kind of ripped up and redid the harness all the way up to there. So I'm gonna figure out a way to clip the harness under here a little better than how it was before. It's got brand new hood latches. They didn't work before. Brand new hood latches, brand new hood latch cable. Everything's new. Oh, what else? Yeah, I mean, obviously the big thing is the fenders and the hood and the bumper. I'll show you guys the bumper later, but yeah, the hood looks mint. I don't think I'm gonna do the hood insulation, but I may. I'm not sure. And it's got all new fender liners and brake duct covers all put in, all new hardware. Followed the tech manual. Everything's done how it should be, so that's pretty sweet. Car finally has all the plastics in place. As you guys can see, it looks legit. This one's the original because it was in good shape. This is new. Yeah, and it's all solid. I mean, it's gonna look like a factory car. Everything's gonna be tucked behind here. Yeah, so pretty exciting. I'm gonna take the cowl off and I'm gonna restore that because it's like a $400 cowl. It has cracks right here on each side, so I'm gonna try to epoxy it, and I'll probably plasti dip it because it's plastic, so spray paint doesn't really hold up that well to flexible stuff like that. Yeah, I think plasti dip is fine if I can get it the right color, you know. But I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of progress. The whole front clip is gonna be like new. Engine bay is gonna be pretty much done. Still have to make these covers back here. I got the painter's tape. I'm gonna make some metal covers. I still need to get like a bezel here. Don't really want the wires up against this jagged edge. That's just a fire waiting to happen. Same with over here. I want to make some bezels. I want to make bezels for right here. You know, like a ring. Finishing touches with the engine bay. After that stuff, I mean, it'll be all done. Of course, if I do a power steering delete, then that'll be down the road. Yeah, and I got a aftermarket because they don't make OEM ones anymore. I got a brace. Still have the factory brace here. I've got the, I think the wind actually blew it. I've got this energy absorber here. Don't really need it, but you know, screw it. I'm going ham. It was pretty cheap, brand new. You know, I'll have the original energy absorber here, which is cool, in case I bump into someone. Yeah, got this gonna go on the top. I've got the original, you know, gaskets to seal the hood on. And I mean, I got all this stuff really cheap. I have a deal with the local Toyota dealership. I'm getting really good prices on stuff. Shipping's free overnight, so I'm getting this stuff for cheaper than you can get it online, and with free shipping. So, you know, it's all factory stuff. I was gonna go with a carbon fiber hood, but they don't fit. They don't latch down correctly. You have to put hood pins in, and I'm just not gonna fucking do that. So went with the original hood. Same with the fenders. Could have done a carbon fiber fender, but you know, I think I got these fenders. They were like $260 each, which, you know, with shipping and everything, which really isn't that bad. I mean, that's like the price of like a, you know, regular fender for a car, OEM fender. So yeah, I'll show you guys the bumper and the headlights, and the I think I have the front lip actually somewhere around here. Yeah, so here it is. This front lip is not new. It's very far from new. Actually, it's used, previously enjoyed. It's pretty beat up, and the reason why is because a new one is like $600, and I'm just not gonna pay that for this piece of plastic. So I bought a used one, which was still like $200, because that's how much they go for an OEM lip. The aftermarket front lips just look stupid in my opinion. I just don't like how they look. They hang too low, and they don't look good. There's one from MVP Motorsports, I think. It's carbon fiber. It looked pretty good. But I like the original one better. And my dream is to get a factory active front chin spoiler, which fits nicely underneath the OEM lip. So I bought an OEM lip. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to sand it. And I'll probably plasti dip it as well. Reason being is because front lips get scraped up, they get damaged, and plasti dip is cheap, thick, removable, and durable, and I think it looks really good on these plastic parts that are kind of just like a flat black anyways. It's not like this is like glossy black or anything from the factory. I just want it to be a flat black, and plasti dip's fine for that. So yeah, so without further ado, let's go check out the bumper and the headlights. Alright guys, so here is the new bumper. It's a 98 bumper, which is different than the 93 to 97 pre-facelift bumpers. A lot of people like the pre-facelift bumpers better. They're made of a better material, they're a little stiffer, and obviously they're made a little differently because these are 98 fog lights. These are brand new fog lights. I mean, not fog lights, blinkers. They're turn signals, not fog lights. 98 turn signals, which is actually the car had on it from the factory, but they were super dirty and damaged, so I just got new ones. And yeah, an older bumper would have the pre-98 turn signals on it, which I don't think really look as good. Another difference is you have these holes down here, right there, because the 98 Supras came with called it a radiator grill. It was a cross, which I'm not going to put in, but there's holes there, so that's kind of annoying. Gonna have to cover them up. But this bumper was only $300 something, and you can actually still buy a brand new pre-98 bumper through the Toyota, the Gazoo Racing Heritage Program, but it's like freaking $2,000 or something. It's ridiculous. So, which obviously I'm not going to do. I was thinking about going aftermarket, but I just love the Supra so much. Stock body. I think it's a really nice looking car. So, and I want the OEM fitment. So, I went with a stock bumper. So, yeah. It's got the brand new turn signals, brand new Toyota emblem. I've got the trim under here. you know, the factory trim. I've got, one of the reasons why I bought that brace that's going to be coming today actually is because there's more, if you guys can see that, there's more mounts up here. There's these little channels, these 2 metal channels that mount, that kind of hold the bumper up. And I want the bumper to be properly secured. I want it to look good. I don't want it to sag. So I got those channels, got all the bolts, obviously got the brace. So it's all gonna be there. I mean, I got everything. I literally ordered everything I needed. These are all new parts in there, new Toyota parts. Every nut and bolt, because the car had rusted nuts and bolts. It had stripped nuts and bolts. It had the wrong nuts and bolts, and sometimes didn't have any nuts and bolts. So the hardware is so cheap. You know, it's like $1 for a bolt or something. So got it all. Got these mounts again. I've never had these. So yeah, I got all the new mounting hardware, everything. So I'm pretty excited. The car is going to be legit. I mean, it's going to be like a brand new car. I really went hard with this front clip. I got everything I needed. So headlights are another thing I'm reusing because these are 98 headlights. Picked these up for like $400 back in the day, which is a freaking steal. That was before they brought them back though. They used to be discontinued. They have them back now. I think they're probably over $1,000 for new ones. So again, I'm not gonna pay that. I already have 98 headlights. So they were pretty rough before. I completely sanded them down, wet sanded them down, re-clear coated them in a special glass clear coat, UV resistant, you know, plastic clear coat. They have some orange peel right now. This isn't the finished product. I'm just letting them dry before I do my final wet sand with 2500 grit, and then I polish them. And they should be pretty clear. So that's exciting. They're not going to be perfect. They have these scratches on the top, which are deep scratches. I don't know what happened. That's why the previous owner sold them. He bought brand new ones, and you know, I kind of didn't care at the time. So whatever, I got them for cheap. Gonna restore them eventually. If I want to buy new ones, I will. I could still sell these for a good amount of money because they're in pretty damn good shape. So, but yeah, for the time being, I think they're gonna look great. So very exciting. We'll get some videos of me doing the final wet sand in these and the polish and mounting that front bumper. Gonna get that front clip done. So yeah, let's get to that. Hey, what's up guys? One Wicked Supra here, and it is quite a while later from the last part of the video. I got caught up with school and whatnot. I've been really busy, so I did actually get to finish all that stuff and more. And the car looks great now. I've been enjoying it. I drove it a couple times, not as much as I wanted to last season, but as much as I could. And it looks really great. So let me show you guys. So the whole front clip, as you guys saw in the video, I had the bumper was painted. Hood's painted, brand new fenders are painted, everything's all together. So it was quite a project. As you guys saw, I had the crash brace there, shock absorber, energy absorber. I also did the hood latches, which that was a pain because I put it all together and the hood latches didn't work. So I had to take it all apart, fix the hood latches, but everything's there. I restored the front lip. That went on. I got an aftermarket kit that kind of stiffens the front lip. The factory mounting isn't the best. All the plastic trims there. Headlights look awesome. Shout out to my friend Nick. If you guys ever need headlights detailed, I couldn't do it. I tried it twice and they didn't come out good. I followed some online tutorials, didn't really work, so I ended up wet sanding it a bunch, and he did the final buff, and it was they look brand new. They look awesome. Whole front clip of the car looks brand new. Like I said, everything's there. The wheel liners are there, all brand new, except for this one right here, as I showed you guys in the last video. But yeah, the car is super solid. I went ahead and I replaced, I think I didn't replace this, but I refurbished the wiper arms. I tried epoxying this, but there's too much like internal stress. It takes a lot of force to hold this together, and it just was too much for the epoxy. So I'm gonna get creative, try to fix it again. I may have to end up buying the bullet and buying another one. They're expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I also ended up replacing, can't really see as much of stuff in here, but I replaced it was missing a plastic on the side skirt on the bottom. So I put that there. And then I also painted these brake duct covers right here. So this is all painted. I got these all mounted up, all the plastics. So yeah, car's looking awesome. It looks really good, really clean. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go check that out. I have some pictures of it. And yeah, next on the list is I got to replace the target top. Not replace it, but fix it. Do some body work to it. I'm going to get all new seals for the target top in windows. And I need to work on the doors. That's my goal for this season, is I'm going to try to take the doors off and prep them for paint. And maybe even prep the targa, because I can take that stuff off, bring it to around near my apartment, and start the sand stuff. So I think for the season, I want to do the doors. Targa and wing, I think, is next on the list. And after that, the car's not going to need much else for body work. I mean, the quarter panels are in really good shape. Back bumper's in pretty good shape. Aside from this right here, some damage here, so I'll have to fix that. But the rest of the panel it's not perfect, but it's not that bad. There's no like significant dents or cracks or anything. Bumper's not bad. A little bit of like crack in here, but trunk's pretty clean. You know, there's a small rust spot here. I may touch that up. But you know, the Targa's in terrible shape. The wing, it's eBay wing that I quickly painted, you know, in the driveway. So I think if I did the wing, the Targa, and the doors, the car would really look clean. And a couple other small cosmetic things, like maybe refurbish this wiper arm and, you know, just small stuff. So that's what's next on the list. I've continued to grind with this car, even though I haven't posted an update video in like 2 years, which is absolutely insane how fast that flew by. But this is going to be the end of this video, and I'm going to be posting another video. I actually like 2 years ago, I started another update video about the dashboard. So I'm going to upload that as a separate video. The dashboard's completely replaced, so I have some videos on the install of that. It was pretty crazy, and how that was another serious project. I think that wasn't last year, it was the year prior. And I'm going to get that uploaded as well, so definitely stay subscribed. I got a lot of content coming to the channel. I'm going to obviously finish this car, get it really nice, and then we actually have another build coming, my girlfriend's car. She has a FD-RX-7, and it's same situation as this. No engine, no transmission, no nothing, and she's got some exciting plans for that, so we're going to actually try to start another build thread. And so yeah, make sure you're subscribed, and appreciate the support, appreciate the comments and the likes, you know, even when I haven't been uploading. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see. Thank you.